Ah, yes. I do love spaceship battles.
We are under attack. Can't outrun them. Let's hope these weapons work.
Actually, they're pretty okay in this game. And besides, Ratchet, you know that the guns on your ship work. Remember that time we got ambushed earlier in the game? Because I do. Oh, hey, well, if they want to drop us more money for upgrades when we kill them, that'll be great. Do we have a... Yeah, we got like a barrel roll type of thing. Unfortunately, we don't have a quick U-turn, I don't think. Oh, no, we can sort of do that. Because these guys are tailing us pretty hard, actually. Like, I'm surprised they're smart enough for that, frankly. Too many items to get. Not quite. I think I said this last stream, but it's sort of like the Donkey Kong Country franchise, where the first game was sort of like tech demo level, really, and then the second game, they had a really good idea of how that stuff worked, and it was probably just the right amount of stuff, and then DKC3, well, you know, past that point is really once they were just out of control. Oh, is that a... I don't know anything about any achievements attached to this, which I believe there are achievements on the PS3 remastered version of this, and possibly whatever, like, PS2 Classics or similar programs versions of it exist. But I have only ever owned the version for PS2. I would, at some point, like to get hold of a copy of the PS3 version, but, yeah, last time I checked, the PS3 Ratchet and Clank collection was like $40 on eBay, which is a little bit on the very large amount of money side, relatively speaking, for a PS3 game, I feel. Yeah, it takes a decent amount of time, I guess. Anyway. Yeah. So no PS3 version for me, because I just look at that like, you're kidding me, right? $40 for a bunch of games I already fucking own? And they're good games, and there's a lot to do. It's not like it's not worth the money, but I already own them. So from my perspective, it's dumb. From someone else's, it might be like, oh, $40, that's a pretty good deal. Yeah, okay, Snidely Whiplash, we get it. Oh wow, these guys are pretty frail, all considered, if they're going down to my lasers that easily. I could have sworn those weird ships that sort of fly in front of you like that sometimes were a hell of a lot more durable. And that taking them out with the missile was probably the most expedient way to do it at this point. Alright, where's this smarty pants? I know you're nearby. There we go. Right into our guns.
Ooh, yeah, I've got mad skills. Mad a difficult challenge, but one that a trained commando...
Hold on. I'm intercepting a transmission.
For the 5th time, I have a collect call to Thugs for Less from a Mr. You Are Gonna Die. Will you accept the charges?
You are gonna die.
I'll take that as a yes. Thank you.
You idiot.
Uh-oh.
I'm paying top dollar for your protection, and your moron employees are off at some picnic.
Hey, that was a bonding exercise.
Enough! I'm at the pickup point now. If your men aren't here pronto, you can kiss this contract goodbye.
Oh yeah? Well, you can kiss your, you know what I mean. Dang it.
Did you trace that?
Coordinates locked in. We are headed there now.
The Thugs for Less leader is such a goofball. Great. All right. So, we have unlocked the new location. However, there are 5 challenges here that we can engage in, and we can get ourselves a little bit of cash for doing that. Or, we can also get a platinum bolt for one of them, but who knows if we're going to be able to do all that, because I'm not super great at these, and with no real upgrades to ships, so I can't fire my landmines or anything like that. You know, none of the super good weapons. I've got a basic homing missile, and I've got the basic gun from Star Fox, so, like, 30 space wasps in 2 minutes. That could be a bit of a rough go. On the other hand, I definitely can't even kill a single Earth Wasp in 2 minutes, so you know what? Our current performance is pretty damn good, probably. Probably. And by probably, I mean, oh, I don't think this is going to happen the first time. Especially because, as you might guess from there being organic matter, they aren't exactly all that willing to cough up ammunition. Also, unfortunately, they seem to have a brain. At least one between them. Yeah, this might be something that we wait to do, but we're going to take another crack at this anyway and see if we can get anywhere with this. Because, hey, if we can beat it now, it's hard to complain about more money, right? And much like what we started off on with Ratchet and Clank 1, we are going to try to get everything, although I make no guarantees. And of course, anything that absolutely requires a second playthrough will be shoved into a YouTube post video thing. Okay, yeah, L2 and R2 will rewrite our ship. God, these things have just disappeared, huh? Alright, come on, Ice Chunk, give me a... Oh, that one doesn't want to break? Okay. I'm just saying, wow, I could really use some more missiles here. They're too lazy to put it in death animation. Seems like it. Alright, so it really seems like those... I'm not sure if the missiles were actually helping us with any sort of aim assist or anything, but they definitely were helping me see these buggers a little better, so it might be a good idea to save one missile. Because, like, yeah. I also think I missed quite a few of my missile shots this round, so... Yeah, one more shot, and then we're going to say, well, fuck it, we'll come back to it later, because we don't even have access to the dude who lets us buy ship upgrades until we beat the next world. The one that we just unlocked. And that's going to be where we get all of our extra weapons and stuff, which will help us out immensely just by virtue of having more shots total. Or having just better guns in general. Oh, see, now we're cooking with gas. We are... Yeah, we got to halfway down within half of the time limit, so we might have a chance. Or at least that's how I feel, is like we might have a chance. I believe it would solve quite a few problems if humans emitted gasoline and then cause quite a few others. Whoa! Where the fuck are you? Get... No! Come on! Are you kidding me? It fucking taunted me! Really? This game sucks. My feelings. They've been bruised. And we'll come back to this later. There's still stuff we can do with the arena, by the way, but no. Let's keep playing the game.
So, how's the reception out here? We have sports, weather, ooh, the Science Channel. Keep going. Whoa, what's that?
The man, the myth, the legend, the loser. Captain Quark, once the idol of everyone in the galaxy, has finally hit rock bottom.
Oh, is that Tidus also?
Humiliation at the hands of Ratchet and Clank. Quark sold bogus merchandise he claimed were Gadgetron products. But a key defect in this product, the personal hygienator, caused severe irritation in sensitive body areas and alerted authorities to Quark's scam. Behind the Hero will return after these messages.
Well, that explains a lot.
Yes, I suppose it...
All this time, my personal hygienator must have been causing that itch.
Anyway, we should be at our destination shortly.
Like, that does kind of sound like James Arnold Taylor, that announcer, narrator.
Too late again.
We always seem to be a bit late. Why is that?
Well, let's check this place out and find out where he's headed.
Alright, so here we are on the new planet, Notak. Get ourselves some seeker gun ammunition, that's always good. Oh yeah, we've still got the pulse rifle equipped. Ah yes, a sniper rifle, just what I need in this game, right? It's pretty strong, so... I should only make fun a little bit, and I guess I will only make fun a little bit. Where's the Mega... There's the Megacorp vendor. Okay, so what do we got? Well, we got a bunch of ammunition we can buy there. Are we set on all of our other weapons? Yes. And we've got the Synthenoid. This is... the Synthenoids are basically kind of like if the drone device was all about offense. It summons 4 little floating robot dudes who hover over your shoulder and take pot shots at anything near you. They're pretty strong, and it's a great sort of hands-free thing to have that going to get a little extra damage while you do whatever with whatever other weapon you have. But as you can tell, it is way out of our price range. at this current juncture. So we're not going to worry ourselves about that too much, and instead we're going to go into our quick select here, and we're going to replace the tractor beam, I think, with the seeker gun. Because that's a weapon that we will definitely put to some good use quite often against any fairly meaty enemies around us. Rate of fire seems acceptable. It does good damage. It does what you want it to do, I guess. Ask Michael Bay. Jesus. And everything else in those movies, right? Well, any of his movies, really. You know, technically he did make other things besides Transformers. He started in music video as a music video director, I believe. Like, he did at least one in the 80s, I'm pretty sure. And I'm gonna be honest, that made a lot of things click when I saw that, because it's like, oh hey, music video directing in the 80s? Of course you're gonna be Director Explosions, right? Is there any other career path you could take as a filmmaker after that? And I believe the answer to be no. No, there is not. Ah, crud. We were dodging pretty good for a bit there. Hey, come on. I barely get paid for what I do. I only make, like, less than $18 a month on Patreon. But anyway, self-deprecating humor aside, these statues take a bit of punishment, don't they? Yeah, I thought they went down in a single stroke. I was, however, completely wrong. However, these random chunks orbiting this big planetoid do. And I believe we can get a skill point if we knock the big globe out. Can we just do that right now? No. Do we have to destroy all the rest of the... I'm gonna assume that we do have to destroy the rest of this then. Including the little orbiting doodads. If I can time it right. Fuck. That's okay, at least the shots of this are, like, not very high value. There we go. Alright, now can we take this thing down? Yes, we can! We just had to break every part of it, and that's why. Not a truly hard skill point to get, but a little bit tedious. And of course, by this point, you probably are going to have the Heavy Lancer unless you're trying not to. So, yeah. It just has a lot of parts, you know? Sometimes the thing just takes a lot of bullets. Oh, here's this joker again. Enjoy some missiles. No, but that's probably just as well. I know that Shadow the Hedgehog has multiple endings, but I don't know if it has a proper one for each of the end of those branching pathways. Oh, excuse me. Pardon me. I must have been consuming quite a bit of air there. Yeah, I still haven't actually played Shadow the Hedgehog. I do have a... I have a disc image sitting on a hard drive. They just have unique titles. No. Well, see, I know that some of them do have, like, some level of unique ending, I'm pretty sure. At least I would sure like to hope so, but... Yeah, I didn't think there were that many endings to it. What does it think it is? Chrono Trigger? I never did actually, like, show off any of the extra endings from Chrono Trigger, did I? Do I still have the save file for that? Probably not. Also, that's a very amusing looking ship. Yeah, I mean, fair enough. To be fair, I am going to get to that game one of these days. When I remember to. And probably after I play Sonic 06, because, well... Sonic 06, I've got an actual disc for Sonic 06. Which version of Shadow the Hedgehog? I got the GameCube one sitting on my computer. You know, don't tell anybody that I sometimes pirate a video game that can't be purchased legally anymore, but, you know, if the companies want to get so mad about it, they should make it so that way I can actually still buy it. Yeah, I figured the Cube one probably performs the best. Because that seems to be a running thing. I know I've said this before. Between games that were released on multi-platforms back in the day of the 6th generation, is that the Cube versions tended to be overall the best working out of the bunch. Again, see Killer 7 and all that, but yeah. I'm pretty sure Sonic Heroes was a case like that too, that, like, at least the version on PS2 was super load time heavy. Oh, by the way, we got a Platinum Bolt. I was too busy talking about Sonic. The version of Sonic 06, as I've already mentioned, is for the PS3. I don't own an Xbox 360 at all. I've heard that... I've heard that the PS3 version of Sonic 06 is the worst version compared to the Xbox 360 one. Just in terms of, like, performance and a bunch of other stuff. Which, honestly, to me, that's perfect. If it's Sonic 06, I mean, maybe that's a case where I want the experience to be the least it can possibly be. You know, for entertainment factor. But yeah, I'll look into that, because if it's that abusive in terms of, like, cheap deaths, well, we're gonna have to get through it somehow. Well, yeah, that's something they'll just all be on camera, so I guess, like, you know, I could probably save those and just chop it up in Vegas and be like, hey, here's a loading screen montage. I'm sure that's something that everybody's gonna be like, yes, I can't wait to watch this. Actually, I fucking hope they find that amusing. Hey, look, nanotech upgrade just hanging out in the world. There are 10 of those in this game, I believe, and some of them are damn hard to get, but that one is just kind of a gimme. And that's the only reason to go over there, is to go and get a free health upgrade. But you know what? That seems like a pretty good thing to me. This is, to my knowledge, the only Ratchet and Clank game that has... Well, okay, the only one after the first, I guess, where you have both the EXP-based health upgrades and any that are set out in the world. Because obviously, in Ratchet and Clank, 1, the only ones you could get, you had to explore and you had to purchase. And we saw that when I streamed that part of the game, and I was like, this is going to be kind of tough, and it actually was for once. Where it was like, oh, hey, I managed to predict properly that was difficult. Because that part of the game is really damn hard. Is this really the ideal weapon to be using right now? I do want to upgrade it, so... It'll be fine. I only lost like 5 health out of 13. We'll be fine. Probably not. Actually, thinking about where's that damn 4th Chaos Emerald? I seem to recall, I think I saw footage of this in an old video review of the game from billions of years ago, and it showed that in the subtitles, the word that's emphasized in all capitals is 4th, which is an even funnier, like, possible way to put that in there. Like, okay, it's already stupid and edgy from being like, where's that damn 4th Chaos Emerald? But what if we just emphasize the word 4th, like somebody would normally be like, where's that damn 4th Chaos Emerald? You know, like somebody would say, where's that damn 4th Chaos Emerald to begin with? But shut up. We'll take this one step at a time. And by that I mean we're switching over to the Terminator real quick to ice this chunk of water. And up we go. Don't do the stretch jump because that doesn't give you that kind of height. Cody said 4 Chaos Emerald games. Good. I'm glad that somebody at Sega is like paying attention to shit like this. Actually, for what it's worth, modern Sega seems like a legitimately very attentive video game company, or at the very least, they've managed to hire some people in most cases who know what they're doing and just know what they're about and what their reputation is and stuff like that. Like, for example, in PSO2, you can buy... Well, first of all, the first part of it is, oh god, I'm getting shot to death. And the second part is that in PSO2 New Genesis, you can buy music discs. So that way, when you're in town, you can override the music and you can listen to whatever you want. Within reason of what they've posted. And one of the ones that's available that you can buy is the Eggman song from Sonic Adventure 2. Like, you know the one. So I'm pretty sure that they understand a lot of the meme shit in their history. And then you've got stuff like that where the people who are running the social media stuff on the English side of things are full of jokes. Oh, by the way, our chopper is upgraded to the multi-star, and this thing is kind of a jank piece of shit, to be honest with you. The idea is supposed to be that it splits when it hits things, but also, yeah. You're seeing here that, first of all, it's just not working on these dudes, which means that the enemy formation kind of sucks, probably. And second of all, you probably are not seeing the stars split off too much, so... Like, I don't know if it's just at the end of a combo or what, but it's not a great weapon. Combine that with its low damage, and it's like, okay, this was fun when I got it, but now we've probably outgrown it by this point, really. Which is something that you can't say about your starting weapons. I mean, if I was not in such a case where I'm just like, okay, I'm going to try to use mostly my more recent weapons in order to put them to a greater use and upgrade them faster, I would probably be quite freely pulling out the Heavy Lancer, the explosives, the mini nuke, pardon me, the Blitz Cannon. Well, yeah, I was nearly dead either way. My health was down a bit, and I'd spent so much time fucking around with a weapon that does fairly low damage, trying to level it up, that I dragged some fights out needlessly long, and I paid the price for it. Also, I just got bit by one of the chicken bots. That's pretty embarrassing. Happened to me twice. That's really, really embarrassing. Anyway, crates. That's what I was minded of and looking for again. Smash all these streetlights for no good reason. Like a normal person does. Oh hey, this bot again. Well. Up we go. And we're gonna have... I think there's... Yeah, the chicken bot generator is in this room. That's right. I was, in fact, not crazy. Get that thing out of here. I'm just taking all the hits from those things. Ah, yeah, the chickens are going to scramble things a little bit for us. Scramble it just like some eggs. Wait. Oh, hey, dude. Alright, so we've got a thing that we can activate over there. A dynamo target, pardon me. And I'm out of these. Well, damn. And the crates don't feel like being very forthcoming. So... yeah, this thing does not have any aim assist at all, basically. So you really have to line your shots up somehow. Alright, chickens. Mini turrets should be able to make decent work of these dudes. We got the other doo-doos here to deal with. Oh man, I'm so glad that I'm getting all these useless Gadgetron weapons refilled. Probably should have just bought the ammunition myself. Oh hey, what are you doing out here, dude? I'll laugh and scratch his ass for a second. Yes, that worked. Did I say worked? I'm okay. Alright, so up here, this is... yeah. Fuck! I screwed up my jump back. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, butts. Well, at the very least, we're at a continue point. I'm going to pause for a second here. Yes, indeed, I decided to stick on the wheeled chair today because I was feeling a little bit more like comfort than, you know, having to deal with something that I have to readjust constantly. Or however you want to order those words to be correct. Excuse me. Now I got the hiccups. Great. Did we get everybody? There we go. That ought to be all those guys. Alright, so... Go back. Alright, you boys clean up over here. I'm going on ahead. Mini turret gloves deal with the business here. And I think the area is now secure, so we should be able to do this. And that shows us the door opening, but it doesn't show us what's over there. It also doesn't show us the fact that we're on a fairly tight time limit to get back there, if I recall correctly. So, we really want to do this, and we don't want to fuck up the jump. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Well. Oops. 2 shots from one of those ships, huh? Alright, let's see if we can just try cutting past all the goons here. And just try to... Oh, did I take a hit? Oh, yeah, they threw me off the platform. Okay, well, that's why you can't do that, I guess. Cool. Real dick move, guys. But also, 2 shots of the pulse rifle to take those things out. And remember, they were taking 3 seeker missile shots. So you can see the pulse rifle is fucking strong. That thing does some work. I got a present for you, boys. Well, at least one of them. That's a step in the right direction. You know what, let's go for the blitz cannon approach here. Again, it's not worth gun experience, but you know what, if it works, it works. How much can you really fault me for doing something that... Oh, that's not the mini turret. Oops. Alright. Are you other clowns out here? There we go. And yeah, that's what they weren't showing us. It's a platinum bolt. That's a lot of effort we went through to get this, but you know what? That's okay. Thankfully, getting out is quite easy. Unlike getting in. Now we can go back up here, and we can see that we've already killed the thing. Good. Alright. Mini turret. Alright, I think that's all of them. Good times. Oh, no, there was just one more that was a little far away. Oh, hey, here's a random television set hanging out here in the middle of the...
Psst. Got a ship that needs, improvements? Worried about getting caught? At Slim Cognitos, your secret is safe with us. Whether it's weapons, shielding, or a new hyperspace module, we'll hook you up quickly, cheaply, and most important, quietly. So next time you're in the market for some, legally ambiguous refashioning, remember the name. Slim Cognitos. The only inspections we pass are yours.
Starship mods. Well, a quick visit to Slim's wouldn't cost us much time. Or maybe we should check out that chemical factory. Someone inside might know where the thief was headed.
Oh, Clank, ever the voice of reason. Remember the first game where he's just like, I'm gonna tell everybody about what you're doing, smuggler. You'll appreciate the business! And now he's turned into a real snitch. They grow up so fast, I guess? Well, yeah, Slim Cognito's Ship Shack. That's where we can buy some upgrades in exchange for a bunch of raritanium. I don't know if we can afford anything too big at the moment, but hopefully we can get at least something that will make our lives a little bit easier. So that way we can deal with those ship challenges. Yeah, let's go into this big facility here. And that's a lot of water. This entire area is basically Terminator puzzles, so we're going to want to get that out. And we're going to use that to our advantage here and there. And probably also sometimes to our disadvantage, knowing me. So yeah, I guess they were not content with you showing that you have the gadget with just that previous puzzle. And now they gotta make sure that you know how to toggle things, basically. Oh, right. I remember this. This area has a couple of bits where the water level goes up and down and you have to time freezing and thawing it, well, just freezing it, actually, at the right time. And I think that's kind of neat, actually. That's not that bad. That's an alright idea. I don't know how much shelf life it has, but it's an alright idea. Hey. I stop a little early for you? I guess I did. Yeah, just what we all need, random patches of ice physics. Right? Yeah, I'm right. Oh, wait, no, sorry. The other thing. Here we can go backwards if we want, but mostly we just want these crates. Alright, so... yeah, this is just a simple... make sure you freeze it at the top of the thing. Meanwhile, here, this is the one where we have to freeze it at the bottom of its trajectory, or at least fairly low down, because obviously we need to freeze it so that way Boss Bass over there doesn't kill us. Okay, yeah, you can see how I fucked it up. I was a little preemptive there. And I think that's actually it. This part isn't super long, but most of the puzzle sections in Ratchet and Clank aren't very long either. Just in general, so that's not that weird. Oh, no, there's one more. Okay. Or maybe there's more than one more. I don't remember. Either way, there we go. All right, here's the end of the area.
Robots can assist us.
Excuse me? Have you seen any masked weirdos?
I think I had better do the talking.
And meanwhile, Clank just sounds like he's pulling a racist accent.
Recently, they received a new transmission from him, and they are willing to show it to us for a small price.
But you need 6K? Wow, these numbers are jumping pretty fast, huh? It's okay, our money is going up fast enough.
Yes, I need to order 2 more containers of sulfuric acid. Oops. Better make that 5 containers and 4 containers of liquid hydrogen. Oops. Better add 6 crates of nitroglycerin and... Look, just give me double that. And I need it delivered.
Someone's having a problem.
Hey, what? What?
Oh, nothing. Just some robot humor.
Okay, funny guy. Let's just head to those coordinates.
Planet Siberius, huh? Not exactly trying too hard on that name, huh? Also, I enjoy the fact that robots just laugh like humans. That it's just a characteristic of robots, of robots. But they laugh the exact same way that people do. What am I doing? Let me gas up the old equipment here. Alright, so let's go and check out the ship shack real quick. Titus flashbacks, huh? You don't say. I mean, I already made the joke earlier about the fact that Ratchet is voiced by James Arnold Taylor, so... At least in this game. Like I said before, he wasn't in Ratchet and Clank 1. Alright, what do we got in our vendor here? 45 Raritanium for the hyperspace warp system. Nuclear detonation device for 60. Ooh, that's expensive. 20 for an advanced shielding. That wouldn't be a bad option, but what else do we got? The torpedo launcher, fast lock missiles, electro mines. These, I think, are what we're looking for. And the fusion laser cannons. We don't have enough money to get both that and the electro mines, so I think the mines are going to be more important. Fast lock missiles. Yeah, let's go with fast lock missiles. And there's some stuff that we can do. The high lift and heavy ordnance wings don't actually affect our ship any. And we got a couple of skins here if we want to change what color it looks like. Oh, that one has stripes on it. That's cool. So yeah, give me just a second here to do something that's not related to the video game for just a second. And then we will get back underway with some more stuff in the Felton system. And basically side questing a little bit before we move on to planet Siberius. See if we can't raise up some money to be able to get those synthenoids. And yeah, we can repeat the Thugs for Less ship one to get a little bit more cash, but, I'm more interested in showing you guys some content. Oh, did we get anything? We didn't roast a single wasp. That's disappointing. Oh, hey, that one coughed up a shield, so maybe they do have a chance to give ammunition. That would be great. But yeah, you can see how the mines work. I.e., they don't really do a ton of damage, but they do have this AoE effect, provided that they don't get intercepted by a flying space wasp. And this is why we would probably want the better one, the higher damage one, if anything, because it can actually do some real work in an area of effect. On the other hand, I think the laser is really the thing that we want the most. The next time we're able to spare 30 Raritanium, which might take a couple of times here. Oh, we got our missiles back. Oh, yes. As long as we can keep finding these dudes, we can just missile them all out of oblivion. Or into oblivion, for that matter. Ah, damn it. I really lost track of where those dudes were. That was looking pretty good for a second, and then just... they were all the way behind me, apparently. Just a sec. Okay. We're back. Oh, that got two of them. Nice. See, they do drop ammunition occasionally. At least the game is deciding to be a little nicer about that this time. Maybe it decided to generate a new set of RNG values when we arrived at the location or something. I don't know. It's gotten really weird understanding concepts like RNG and stuff like that as I've gotten older and gamed more regularly, because I just talk about that stuff casually like it actually matters on that level. It is very weird when I give it any semblance of thought, which admittedly I don't do very often, but here we are. Alright, back to our last missile. Again, using a tri-track. This is not going to work. Damn it. And see, the one just always gets behind me. Either way, I guess this is a way to at least grind out things until we potentially succeed. Start chucking these into the group and see what we get from this. Well, at the very least, the mine spam seems to have thinned their numbers out a little bit. But it might be more useful to zoom in much harder if I'm going to do that. But also I'm feeling good about this time because we're making great time with these guys. Yeah, we got 6 missiles left. 2 more to find. I was going to say that one's behind me, isn't it? Yep. And there we go. Not bad. Hooray, 5,500 volts. Alright, the Ace Thug ships. What are we going to be dealing with here in terms of where these guys are? Because that would be a good place to start. And by that, I mean we're going to throw out a bunch of mines, and we're going to see if we can't get a bunch of these dudes to get wiped out in electric fields with us. Well, we managed to get 2 of them, so that's a pretty solid start. Alright. Oh, okay, so there are only 4 challenges here? That's my bad. I thought there were 5. Alright, so race through the asteroids against Ace Bunyan. Yeah, that's a guy, alright. 8,000 bolts, and this is worth a platinum bolt if we beat him, I believe. 1 second, let me just get all this hair out of my face, because goodness knows I got a lot of it going on here. And yeah, this is it. Superman 64 time, baby. By that I mean, I always think that whenever you gotta go through rings. Fuck. We do need a perfect record to get that platinum bolt, by the way, so... Or possibly even to actually win the race at all, so... Yeah, if I fail, you'll see me try to crash as soon as possible. And yeah, of course, this jackass wants us to go through the meteor tunnel. What fucking ring did I miss? I just noticed. Rings missed one. Are you... You're kidding me, game. What... Anyway. Oh, Crash Team Racing. I'm real bad at Crash Team Racing, but it's fun. Did I get the one for... Did I get the Switch version of that one? I forget. I don't think I did. I think I just have Insane Trilogy and Crash 4 on the Switch. Both of which are quite good games. Fuck. And I have CTR through the PS1 Classics release on PlayStation 3. Assuming that even still works, because I seem to recall having read at some point that a lot of that stuff stopped functioning properly. Like, it wouldn't validate its license correctly. Not specifically that game. I don't know, but... I'm doing that corner a little bit too loose, I guess. And you can fuck yourself, game. I definitely went through that one. And yet that one I did not, so... Yeah, you can see how incredibly unforgiving this gets. This is... not exactly... driving this around is not exactly the best thing in the world in terms of controls. We'll put it that way. Fuck me! Really? That counted as a crash? I wasn't even trying that time. But then the game was just like, yeah, by the way... I'm surprised I got away with that one, because that definitely looked like I should not have gotten that ring. And that one I absolutely should have. So, you know what? Fuck my use of the phrase unforgiving, because I don't quite think that's accurate. Why don't we just call these hitboxes what they are, completely out to fucking lunch? I may just pause this and come back to it later. Not that I'm going to get any sort of, like, super tech that's going to make this good later, but at the very least, it will give me something else to do instead of this, because, yeah, wow is all I've got to say to a lot of this. Where in the fuck was I there? I completely lost track of where I was. That's... You ever just have that happen to you and you start worrying about yourself? I got an itch inside of my ear. That's good. I think I'm going to want to right my camera after I come out of the second asteroid, because... Yeah. Fuck. Fuck, 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 fuck. I don't know how I'm getting away with any of those, frankly. And okay, yeah, that... I don't know what happened there in terms of how I was moving, but after I saw that I was moving like that, well, I pretty much knew that that ring was not getting got. Alright. Back to it. Come on. We can do this. Or we can have that happen to us. Finish the job, why don't you? Fucking space rocks. Lazy turds that they are. Wow, okay. Still couldn't crash into this fucking rock. There we go. No, I haven't heard anything about the final battle of the Pokemon anime, season. I've heard some people suggest that they might, sort of restart things after the season 8, or possibly they're gonna end it, maybe start with a different character. I can't see them not having a Pokemon anime. That seems very unlikely, and fuck you, game, again. These controls just... There is nothing I can really do to tighten these up, sadly. Like, I don't have a brakes, and you can see that my L1 and R1 are for barrel rolling for some reason. And L2 and R2, all they do is you hold them together and you get a... your camera rewrites itself. And you rotate appropriately. Which isn't going to do what I want it to. Well, the other thing about that is that I didn't get the feeling that people actually liked Go all that much. The character, not the game. Pokemon Go remains very popular. Not as much as when it came out, but still. How the fuck did I miss that game? I don't understand what you're... just don't, game. That's a load of horse shit and you know it. Boy. Yeah, I probably should, honestly, after a point, take a pause on this and go do something else, because, yeah, this is really rough. What in the fuck? How in the fuck? I went straight through that game. Come on. Apparently not the kind of straight through it that the game had in mind. Ho, ho, ho. Oh, I would suspect that some of them probably were. Yeah, okay, I'm losing complete control here. This is some honky shit. Anyway, Superman 64, I want to say for some reason that the rings were like actual 3D objects, right? Because here you can tell, and admittedly this is one of the very few instances of it in the entire series that I can think of, are these rings in these races. And yes, I said these races. There's one of these for every one of the 3 planets that are just spacecraft shit. I mean, I guess... What about the Whoopash Nebula? That doesn't count because that's a tutorial that pops up way too early. I guess we can just sort of go through the rest of the track. And we can be like, oh no, I missed the Platinum Bolt. I'll have to do that again later. So that way, at the very least, you can see what we're dealing with here. As we now go into the asteroid base here inside of this Felton asteroid system. And, oh shit, I forgot that was a thing. Well, we crashed, but we got it. Okay, I didn't remember that that was a thing. Wow. Although, really, off the top of my head, I only remember where 2 of the in-world nanotech things are at that we don't have, and that's because both of them are really hard to get. I've 100%ed this game multiple times, and both of those have proved to be quite a challenge every single time I do it. So, yeah. And once again, we somehow failed to get at one of those rings. And so we're gonna... Yeah, fuck you, game. I feel I was quite comfortably inside of that, but you know what? If you want to disagree with me on that point, well... You're free to kiss my ass. And you're free to make me crash somehow on a turn like that. That was... Ugh. Alright, one last shot, and then we're going home. And by home, I mean we're gonna go to the Space Hotel, and we're gonna finish the rest of the arena stuff there, and we're gonna... probably be a little bit, not super happy with what we have to deal with, that's for sure. This is actually upsetting me quite a bit, watching some of these instances where I very obviously am going through some of these fucking rings. And the game is just like, actually, no, you didn't. Just because the game is kind of not good at these things. I lost the race. Where was he? I have to actually fucking... Oh my god, you know what? Wow. Just wow. Game could kiss my ass, that's what it can do. And yeah, Superman 64 does have a multiplayer mode. I knew that. Superman 64, especially as released, is just kind of a weird game on a lot of levels of just like, I don't understand almost any of these decisions. Anyway, so real quick, let's grab our one last pulse rifle bullet that we don't have, and I'm going to show real quick that you can do any of these arena challenges 3 times before they give you no monetary reward except for what you get from killing enemies, which is a whole lot of precisely fuck all. Or nearly so, anyway. God damn it. I'm trying really hard to do the no-hit challenge, but the game is just not giving it to me here. I'm just absolutely fucking these timings up horribly. Alright, see, it's down to 500 bolts. So that means that now it's pretty much worth nothing. But you know what? We're going to try to do this no-hit thing anyway, again. Damn it! Yeah, I just need to hit this thing faster because apparently the game just does not give a shit and it just will fucking... You can't get over this hitbox sometimes. Damn, this is hard. That's all. Just... Wow. I guess you can tell I'm out of practice. Give me your lunch money, you brainy fuck. Alright, well. As you can see now, it's... Oh, it's worth the same amount. Never mind. Anyway. So we've got the Endurance Challenge and we've got the Mega Challenge left. Let's show these off one by one, I suppose. Throw out some mini turrets. I've only ever been throwing out 2 at a time because I'm pretty sure that's the max you can have active at any one time, but maybe it's more than that. So don't take my word for anything on that one because I don't remember. It's been many years since I've played this game. Alright, they seem to want to come in a little too fast, and the mini turrets are just not bringing the firepower I need, so let's use our real weapons here, I guess. Hey, you dick! Really? Come on. Sometimes the hit ranges on a lot of these attacks just absolutely surprise me with the fact that they're far larger than they should be. Well, okay, maybe they're not far larger than they should be, but they're... because, you know, programming, but... they definitely feel like they shouldn't be that big, but... you know, visuals versus programming and all that. Clear the area here, come on. Well, that's quite a far-reaching mini nuke shot. Alright. Throw that out there. And yeah, this is what I expected at the end of this was going to be a chain blade fight. Well, if the goal was to not get hit by this dude, we'd have pulled that off pretty easily. Unfortunately, it's the other one that we have to not get hit by, who just is really rough. Ooh, tag team battle between Chainblade and the B2. This is an interesting one. Uh-oh. I was gonna say, somebody's having a bad time. Oh, and now I am too. Well. Can you stop pushing me, dude? Alright, here comes the B2 again. And if it weren't for these damn floor blades, I'd probably be doing pretty good here. But as you can tell, they're a little bit rough around the edges here. All right, come on, dude. Such an over-the-top pose. All right, give me the money, Lebowski. Pick all that up. Pick all that up. Alright, so the only one left to do here is the endurance challenge for now, I think. Wow, the rewards for that are pretty crappy. I mean, 2K for 20 rounds? Better give me some ammo crates, Jesus. I mean, that's the least you can do, gang, almost literally. I mean, I guess technically. One of the mildest rampages I've ever been on in one of these games. Jesus. We've been through these matches many times before. And we probably will be through some of them many times again. Did we get... Oh, yeah, there's some more balls. Alright. The enemy! They're balls! Wait. I can't quite do a proper Fry voice, or muster exactly the emotion he had in that scene, but... of bewilderment. Probably because I'm not bewildered. Oh, yes, I'll take a free round there. Thank you. Clean them up, clean them up, clean them up, and... Get. Are we still in round 15? Really? Seems like we should have been out of that some time ago. Yeah, this is definitely a part where they kind of want you to have some more, some weapon mods or something, I think. Because, yeah, you would really want the shock mods to be able to deal with large groups of enemies. That'll do. Alright, some more orbs of stabbing. Again, just sweep them up with the wrench. Boy, I wish there was like an actual decent reward for that. The ultimate challenge, huh? 7 grand if we win it. Let's go for it. But first, we need ourselves a full complement of munitions because I have a feeling that they are going to be stingy bastards in this. Oh, it's this funny guy again, huh? Sir, you are about to have some problems.
Chainblade's really got his hands full with this one. I can't believe it. Chainblade has been
Easy. Oh, it's this fucker, huh? Come on, cough it up. Yeah! That's what I'm talking about. I'm actually kind of impressed that I pulled that off. I can't believe that worked. Sometimes all it takes to win a fight is to take advantage of the fact the AI is just like, circle strafing? What the fuck is that? Circle strafing done really badly. What the fuck is that? Because let me tell you, that was some pretty ineffectual circle strafing there, that's for sure. You know what? Let's take out the multi-star and see if maybe we can get a little bit better results here. I mean, we got some enemies that are bunched a little better, so maybe we'll get... Oh, yeah, see? Did you see it split there? That was pretty cool. On my part. That was... I absolutely was not, I was not doing that too great. And as you can tell, we just had to fight old Shane Blade again. I got a feeling, yeah, the next round is gonna be yet another rematch against you know 'em, you love 'em. In this case, is short for them because we don't think this thing has a gender. The B2 Brawler. And I don't know where the fuck I'm throwing, but it's apparently not in the correct place, that's for sure. Whoa, 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 whoa. We almost got thrown into the electrical pit there. That would be quite embarrassing. Ah, don't worry, dude. I got 3 hits. Which is probably fewer than that than the B2 had, and yet we got away with it.
You have won the ultimate challenge. Congratulations.
Damn right I did. 1 second, everybody. Alright, well, that was a worthwhile distraction. Let's get loaded up again. Do we have anything? Yeah, we got a couple shots of that to grab. These are all... Oh, no, the bomb glove's not full. Ah, whatever.
Goodbye.
I'm sure it'll figure itself out. Take out the seeker gun. I probably should just, like, take a dive real quick and get healed. I'm sure we'll be able to get back to Endico and be at full health. Because I'm going to go do some mod shopping real quick. After I grab my money. Oh, I got it already. Okay, it just wasn't very much. Huh. Alrighty. Into the ship we go. And down to Megapolis. Megapolis. Megapolis probably is. It was pronounced earlier, I just forgot. Because I'm good at that. Alright. And we're back in town, and the transporter should take us to... Yeah, there it is. There's the mod shop ship. Alright, we should have a few more options available to us right now. Excuse me, I don't mean to yawn. Alright, there we go. Yeah, 1 for the shock mod for the Seeker gun. That's a pretty good get. 1 for a lock-on mod for it. That seems like it could be useful, but eh. Okay, I don't think this place has everything for all the stuff that we have right now, so, Nah, we're just gonna grab that. I guess that's all that's important right now. I thought we had more things available to us, but nope. Did I ever play 3D Dot Game Heroes? No, I did not play that one. That's one of many games that I haven't played, I guess. We'll put it that way. It's one that I've seen before, or seen advertised anyway, and I wasn't sure if it was something I was going to grab, but I've certainly given it some consideration. Just, you know, imagine me remembering anything, right? That'll never happen. Alright, we only have 18, so that's disappointing. I'd have to go grind if I wanted those improved lasers or anything, really. Alright, so I don't think there's any new weapons here yet. Yeah, just the Synthenoids, which we don't have enough money for quite yet, but we might be able to get later in the level. Oh, we got some upgraded flamethrower and buzzsaw bots here. You can see for a start they do more damage. And moreover, the flamethrower bots have a long range attack. Yeah, we get a skill point for just breaking that really easy to find snowman, by the way. Similar to what was done in Crystalis. Neat. Crystalis, that's a game I haven't thought about in a while. Okay, yeah, we have to tractor beam a thing over to get there. That's me thinking ahead a little bit. So I guess while we're here, tractor beam time. Because, yeah, there should be a thing we can grab. Yeah, there it is. Take this with us. Oh, my tractor beam broke. Damn it. Because the camera was whipping around. Camera needs to lay off the hooch. Come on. It's the PS2 era, not... hello? That's not my tractor beam. That, however, is. Yeah, come on, dude. What do you think this is, 1998? Can't just be freaking out like that anymore, damn it. Act your age. Yeah, there we go. There's a little brown extension there. But you probably saw a little hint of that platinum bolt. So, yeah, there it is. Pretty easy to grab. It's not hard to go, oh, hey, what's this random weird tractor beam block doing here? And there you go. That's what that random weird tractor beam block is doing there. Nice. Oh, that's not what I wanted to hit with that. Game, come on. Double come on there because, wow, that was... Can you even hit this thing? There we go. Gone. Get that out of here. I didn't need to take out the swing shot here. But, oh, hey, look. A supply train thing. More of a truck. If I could remember what any words at all were, I might have realized that to begin with. Yet here we are. Take this thing out and go back in. Can't figure out who. Amazing. We get everything? Yes, we did. Swing shot it up. Oh, you! Well, that's kind of a boss, so let's do this. And that's all the fight there is so far. And not in the, oh, they forgot to code in more of it sense. Just that we're going to be fighting the rest of that fight later. We're gonna have to jump over those. And supply convoy ends up in a really weird location that's not very good for it, that's for sure. Climb and climb. Alright, well, you can see we don't have enough of the synthenoids yet, but oh well. We'll get them sooner rather than later. Sure. I'm not sure of much, actually. Let's take a dive here. I need full health. Oh wow, I'm surprised you managed to wrangle that thing in any semblance of anything.
Take your imperialistic eco-fascism to another dimension. Say goodbye to your Frankenfest.
That's not what eco-fascism is, idiot.
Too slow, you corporate lackey.
Yeah, so as you can see, this isn't much of a fight, but the thief does get out some lackey bots here for us to deal with, and admittedly, we are up against a fairly limited quantity of HP to deal on our side. Wow! My health just vanished there. What the hell? That ain't great. These things just absolutely fucking rip you, don't they? Like, wow, the damage out is pretty intense. And, of course, these things... Ah, good, I jumped into the shockwave. Nice. And that just killed the boss for us. Well, that made things a lot easier.
You had us worried for a moment. Do you suppose we should stop him?
Not worth it. We got what we came for. Let's just get that little guy back to Mr. Fizzwidget.
Ratchet? Spank? Is that you?
We've accomplished our mission, sir. The experiment is safe and in our possession.
Why, that's cutaneous! Absolutely munificent! You two are a galuptious team!
We were glad to assist, sir.
We just need coordinates to our next rendezvous point.
Of course. I'm on my way to give a tour of Megacorp's historical mining site. Here's a little pack talk on the fragility. Megacorp Manufacturing and Mining, a tireless drum major leading
Oh,
the
boy.
galaxy on its march of progress. Come tour our desert mining facility and see why our most precious product is our history. When we first arrived, we found a planet completely overrun by rainforest. To better accommodate the local wildlife, we transformed this impassable jungle into an easily navigable desert.
Wow, okay. That's fucked up.
Megacorp invented the automated management team, thereby eliminating costly upward mobility. And all the while, making your life richer. Megacorp Manufacturing and Mining. Our march continues to the tune of progress and profitability. Call Investor Relations today.
Is that facility still operational, sir?
Alas, no. But it's steeped in hysterics. I've offloaded the condiments to your naval computer.
We'll see you there.
Gee, I get the feeling that this company isn't very good.
Hey, there's Mr. Fizzwidget. What happened?
Everything's fine. There was just a bit of debris on the landing pad.
That was our ship.
Don't worry about it, little fella. It's insured. So, do you have the delivery? Ridiculous. Come, gentlemen. There is precious little time.
Oh, I got a bad feeling about this.
Just sit back and relax, boys. How about a little flying music?
He did that on purpose.
Nah, he's just easily distracted.
Yeah, well.
Come on.
Aw,
Let's see if we
Clank.
can find a way out of here.
He's gonna fist fight a corporate executive. That's awesome. Meanwhile, here we are in a fucked up pit underneath the desert. And we got guns for sale. Holy shit. Let's load up on our stuff and let's take a look at what we've got. We got the lava gun. The lava gun is a pretty powerful flamethrower that upgrades to a weapon that all but requires a mod to use properly. And the bouncer is really powerful, but it's also grossly expensive, as you can see. And so I think we're probably going to save up for that if we can. Besides, I like what we've got right now. Play a shadow hack, Jesus. Oh, these guys are pretty sturdy, so I may want to see about that upgrade sooner rather than later. Do something to up our arsenal a little bit, as it were. Oh. That wasn't a very good joke. Oh well. And we got some of these killer inch fly guys. And we got purple nanotech drops. These are worth 4 times as much as a regular nanotech orb, which is great because enemies are starting to deal real damage here. Slowly but surely. Hey, there we go. The Seeker gun is upgraded. The HK-22 gun. You will notice that our max ammunition is actually lowered. Now, that's a little weird, you might be thinking. Well, there's good reason for it. And it all got absorbed there, but let's try this out a little. Get the fuck away from me. There we go. It fires 3 shots. Oh, yes. That is a very nice bit of equipment. That will do a lot of work whenever it comes out to play, which admittedly, we got a bunch of other shit to work on, so maybe that won't be too often for a little while, but eh. That is one of the things about these games that's kind of a pain, is that I like to collect stuff in a game like this, and that includes the entire arsenal. So I often end up in a case where I'm not using my best weapons because I want to upgrade all my other stuff. So I'm deliberately using stuff that can actually accept experience a lot of the time. And basically, yeah. Let's get this thing away from here. 4 hit, 5, 6, 7 wrench hits for that. Jesus. Here's some quite durable little snake dudes with legs. They kind of look like the larval form of those little crab turtles from the last game, don't they? Let's see how they like a pulse rifle. Well, it seems like it doesn't want to hit them most of the time when I'm not in aim mode, but it does good damage. Unfortunately, it's also not a piercing weapon, so it only kills one of them at a time. It is not a... That just plumb went through those fuckers. That's pretty disgusting, game. I'm not going to tell you how to live your life, but I'm not going to be very happy about that. Let's put it that way. Grab some money, and...
It says, in case of emergency, break glass with wrench. Hold on. This one says, use rock to break glass to get wrench to break glass to get rock. Ooh, I love logic puzzles. Let's see. If you break the glass with the...
Solved it.
It's kind of a shame that Ratchet threw his other wrench away, because dual wielding seems like it could be fairly potent if he knows what he's doing. Then again, maybe he doesn't. But we got ourselves an attack boost for our wrench anyway. We can hit things harder. And I believe it's twice as much damage. So hey, that's nice. I mean, again, choosing to use the wrench is probably a bit of an odd choice, but Alright, I think I still want to save for that bouncer, but on the other hand, the lava gun would give us some other things. The lava gun is cheap, is what I'm trying to get at, but I forgot how to use my words properly. Alright, just remove the generator immediately. Try to clean these guys up as fast as possible. Or at least in a manner that is not completely slow. Alright. So with that all done... Oh wow, we got a lot of these duders here. Well, come on everybody. Line up. And Ratchet uses his army of dead alive to save the day. Oh, well that'll be why there's so many of these worm dinglers here. Let's see, we've got a generator on our hands. Oh, not for long we fucking don't. Oh, we can have a lot more turrets out than I thought we could. That's pretty groovy, actually. Alright, come on, clean up, dude. There we go. Alright, area secure, probably. Big swing. And start hovering on down to this little chunk of sand here.
Hand over the experiment now.
I can't do that.
No explosives from anybody?
1, 2, 3.
Whoa, he's a she.
This changes nothing. Where's the experiment?
We have returned it to Mr. Fizzwidget.
Oh, you've just
That is quite a voice changer she's got.
I don't have time to stand around explaining it to you. If you have any intention of fixing the mess you've made, watch this.
Oh no! Good thing that wasn't little Susie. Here at the Megacorp testing facility, we make sure the products you buy are safe for you and your family. These are just a few of the products we've rejected to help keep you safe. The Tiny Tot Slingshot, the Nuclear Mousetrap, self-wedgifying underwear,
Oh,
and
Jesus.
the Lawn Ninjas. So the next time your toaster doesn't explode in your face, say a little thank you to the Megacorp testing facility.
Oh, well, that was unhelpful.
Wow, she's got a few bolts loose. What does a testing facility have to do with galactic danger?
I am unsure. However, I believe we should investigate that location.
Well, we're gonna need a new ship.
And I got a feeling that there's not a whole lot to find in the way of new ships around here. That said, by the way, yes, the lawn ninjas do reappear later in the series. For anyone who really wants ninja-themed lawn gnome enemies. You do have to fight them eventually. Don't worry. She hasn't had her name revealed yet in series, but her name later is given as Angela Cross. Which is like the most normal sounding name in this entire series for some reason. It's kind of weird. Hey dude, nice pile of rubble there.
Hello, sir.
Hey, that's my ship.
Oh, you.
Is an illusion. Do not all things belong to the cosmos?
No. That's definitely mine.
This vessel suffers from wounded char. Only the power of the crystals can hope to heal it.
Crystals, sir?
Crystals? Like those found in the desert? Beyond. Oh.
Well, if you got something to powder them up, we
Well,
can...
if you don't have any better ideas. Let's go grab a few crystals.
We can probably figure out some weird adhesive to make out of them. We need 10 crystals, but that's not all we need to do in this level. So we should probably try doing, well, the other things that we need to do in this level, because, wow, do you really want to go out and explore this entire fuck-off desert to go look for crystals? The answer is, well, there's actually a fair amount of cash that you can get out the deal if you pick up any extras. And there's a grand total of 100 crystals. You get a skill point for collecting all the crystals, by the way, because of course you do. In addition to a fair chunk of change. Oh, wow, look at that thing just bounce right off of that Wormdingler's ass. I don't know what these enemies are called, but the phrase Wormdingler is one from Homestar Runner that has stuck with me over the years as being particularly silly. Homestar Runner, not to be confused with Homestuck, please, dear God. That would just be a bit, of a mess, to say the least. Can you believe so many things on the internet are as old as they are? Because wow, are they. Oh, hey, look, more Terminator puzzles for some reason. Is there really that much they can do with this? $39. You're, like, I think probably the second oldest person that I know on the internet these days. And even then, no is a bit of a stretch, but eh. Alright, did we clear out our wormy friends here? Yes, we did. Alright. So here's something kind of neat. We freeze this. We remember to go grab the crates. Do a long jump so we can get better control. But yeah, we make a little jump slot out of the ice things. That's neat. Give me some mini turret glove ammo. Rise of the jerk ass. That is pretty much that's a fair assessment of the game, actually, because, or at least the first half, because yeah, well, more like first 2/3, I suppose. Whatever. Ratchet's kind of a dick through that game. And not in the way that he's, like, entertaining later on, but boy, oh boy. Yep. Check that out. We got ourselves a glider, and this handles about as well as you think it does. If you've played a 3D platformer, you know how this thing goes. And don't touch nothing, otherwise you fucking die. You might be thinking, is there a reason to get to the end of this? And you bet. I think it's just a health pickup or something, but still, we should get it while we're here. It might be a platinum bolt even, so that'd make my life a lot easier. I don't know how, but it would. Oh, yeah, hey, platinum bolt. Nice. Unfortunately, I think regular bolts are what I need more of right now, but eh. Alright, we return to town, a town with no real town-like facilities going on, except some crazy old hippie who wants to repair our ship using crystals. You know, like any good town needs, right? And hey, here's a crystal right here. Safely locked away inside of a bunch of rocks. And yeah, this mini turret glove is not exactly doing a ton of damage for us. I definitely need more firepower at some point. Jesus. Oh boy, here we go. So we got these little mini boss duders. They will also cough out crystals if we kill them. So we're gonna have to kill a bunch of big enemies, and crack open all these rocks in order to get ourselves the crystals we're going to need, and the other crystals that we're just going to want, really, because, well, although the guy hasn't told us yet, he will pay us for the extras. And you can see this thing doing some serious work when we're not getting tendrilled. Or 9 drilled, or 8 drilled, or 7 drilled. This joke has gone on too long. Well, we do have enough to go and pay the man, but we're gonna pick up a couple extras so that way the man will be paying us. I forget how much we get per crystal, but it's not a huge amount, so still it helps. Every little bit helps. With there being no persuader in this game, you know, we can use all the extra cash we can, you know, any extra coins we can shake out of them couch cushions. That's some good stopping power, folks. Oh, did we not pick up that crystal already? Yeah, if you outrun where the boss dies, I guess they just sit there. I didn't even think about that. Alright. Wow, that thing went down fast from the blitz gun. Nice. I'm guessing because I just hit it with enough of the cones so often that I was just like, well, bleh. That's exactly how it communicates, I'm sure. Contrary to the evidence inside of the game. Oh, hey, there's 2 of them. There's a nice little island right there full of a bunch of shit to pick up. Take a look at our amount of the desert we've looked at here. It's not a ton so far, that's for sure. Have we gotten either of the big boys yet? Well, they both look like they're having some facial troubles, but not quite. And there we go. That got him. Just want to take a look around the area and see, yeah, how much work we've got done here. Because... yeah. You keel over, buddy. There we go. Yeah, the damage on that Blitz Cannon is very variable. You might say it varies very. I mean, that's not proper grammar, but, you know. You might say it anyway. Who am I to judge you? Tell you who. An asshole on the internet. Ugh. Sort of condition we're in right now. This way. Yeah, this is not the sort of weapon we're going to use to fight those duders, but if we encounter some regular enemies, we may as well throw it at them for a little bit of extra experience. All right. Great that those little bugs can cause problems for us like this. Wow. Wow. Head the right way to the patch of dirt we haven't been to yet. Get away from me. Nice. Hey, we're up to 20 nanotech. Very nice. Everybody involved. That's some good durability. We're like a quarter of the way to our max. Wrong way. This way. Yeah, you can see another one of those piles there. Oh, that was a waste. I didn't think it was dead. Oops. That's okay, we got plenty of ammunition for other things, so it'll be fine. Probably. Yeah, even the mini nuke is sort of button up against it here. Took 2 of those to kill one of those things. Come on. That doesn't make it feel like it lives up to its name at all. Hey, neat, we got some health back from one of the crystals. That's a thing that can happen. I guess they really do have healing properties, etc. Neat, some more pulse rifle ammunition. Let's throw out a couple of these to give us a little bit of support against this thing. Who knows, maybe they could actually... I was gonna say, maybe they could actually kill it, but it looks like it really only chipped off one section of its armor. And it's not even low enough that we can one-shot it with the pulse rifle. So that's disappointing. Well, we got half of the crystals so far, so that's nice. Fortunately, I don't think Heavy Lancer ammo is the one I wanted right now, but eh. Okay, I was gonna be really sad if that had missed. Get a shot of... No, we did not. Alright. Get our mini nuke on. Summon both of these dudes real quick. Okay, see if we can get 2 inside of this, but no, absolutely not. Fucking hell, I'm like really low on options here. Alright, well, we're gonna see if this isn't a great choice anymore. I mean, it seems to be doing some work, and we just died. Fuck. Well, you know what? We're here. Let's load up on ammunition real quick, and then we're gonna see about finishing this off here while we're in the area before leaving the planet. But real quick, how much money do you want for, or how much money do you give us? Start off by giving him our 10 crystals.
The crystals are spiking to me with a single voice. Oh, oh,
All right, bud.
That was pretty impressive.
Bring me more crystals, and I'll pay you cold hard bolts.
Huh?
Oh.
All right, 44. Yeah, they're worth only $1,000 a piece, but you know what? That's still pretty decent. And hell yeah, we can afford that bouncer now. 25 shots we got on this thing, which is pretty great, especially being that it's a big lobbing type of weapon. And we're going to see that it can cause some fairly serious destruction. Oh, hey, there's one inside of this loop that we missed, huh? Yeah, check out this cluster bomb action we got going on here. It's not going to do the greatest number on... Oh! Well, it actually cleared that dude out pretty decently. I was about to say, it's not going to do the greatest number on the big bugs, I don't think, but it seemed like it worked. Let's see if we can't get ourselves the last of those... What was it, 46 crystals that are left? Yeah, because it would be nice to be able to move into the next planet with a nice chunk of change built up behind us. Because I think that's also going to be where we will find our first armor vendor. Which, granted, isn't going to be super important because there's still weaponry to pick up. But hey, more defense. Can't complain about that. Well, you could, but that'd be a little silly. So yeah, the bouncer is absolutely going to go on our thing, and it's going to go on there right there. Because the crowd control possibilities with this are pretty damn high. As you may have noticed, the little pellets will follow enemies pretty well. Oh! It's upgrade time. Oh yeah, we got the vaporizer. I don't think this really does anything different except for, like, pierce, possibly. But its damage output is incredible, so, you know. It's a good weapon. For a fairly limited set of circumstances, but still. Yeah, that is just not landing a hit at all, and this thing is hitting me super easily. Jeez. Alright. Here you go, have some more money. 38 crystals left. Alright. Yeah, I think we can get those without anybody getting too tired. I'm kidding. I'm sure all of you are sick already of me doing this shit, but, well, deal with it. So, over here at the top of this, fucking gravity boot, there we go. Gravity boot track, at the top of this, there's a little ship that you can ride in, which can actually just dig the crystals up out of the ground. However, I tend to find it to be kind of a pain in the ass to use compared to the alternative. So I don't really use it. I'm just going to collect these the regular way. I think you don't need to use it, so... You know, why bother if it is kind of a pain in the butt? Am I right? That's more what we like to see out of those bomblets. We just got 29 left to find. What's our... Come on, Shrapnel, get him. There we go. Also, yeah, you'll notice there that for some reason there's a weird typographical thing that the message for getting bouncer ammo says 4 of bouncer ammo, where the word of doesn't appear in any of the other weapon ammunition get phrases. It's kind of like how in Ratchet and Clank 1, a couple of the weapons didn't color the weapon name properly when you got ammunition for them. For some reason, just a lot of these messages are not quite as simple plug-and-play type of shit as you would expect. Which is really weird. Oh, hey, we got another health upgrade. Well, you can see what our health meter looks like now that it's over 20. And there's been some shrinkage, physically speaking. It's very weird, just in general, although what I've gathered about the programming of these games overall is just that a lot of it is pretty much just hacks applied on top of the previous game in order to add the new content. So ultimately, these games are kind of just janked together in a really spectacular way, possibly. Judging by what I've read. Which, if so, wow, that's really something, huh? Sure is. It sure is. I just don't know what that something really is. Oh, right. Click the right stick to see the map. Hello, Earth to Moon. Which is funny when you say it that way. Hi, Earth to Delia, you dumb bitch. Did you know that you're doing the same thing that you've been doing for the past, like, 30 minutes? Because you are. Okay, that's all I wanted to tell you. And please clear out some of those bugs for me, bouncer pellets. Where the fuck am I relative to? There we go. We started zigzagging a little bit, but we can make our way inward in just a second. Yeah, chase. Alright, 15 crystals remaining. It's looking for the areas that we haven't checked yet. Yeah, you can probably see why this is the sort of thing that I originally was thinking, hey, I should probably do this offline and off camera. But, nah. Especially after my upload absolutely took a shit on Wednesday, I'm just like, well, I may as well do a bit of a longer stream on Friday, and hey, here's something that I can do that'll pad the stream out a little bit. Little patch over there that we haven't looked at. Yeah, but it looks like nothing's over here. Alright, so there's 9 left that we haven't been able to find yet. I don't think we actually need the ship. There's still some areas we haven't explored yet, which we'll do in just a second, but I'm gonna go and I'm gonna go feed this dude the crystals that we've managed to pick up. Yeah, that's right, give me my 29k. And there's 9 left in the desert. So give me just a second here. Do the chair thing, and then yeah. Alright. Alright. We are back in business. Make sure that I'm facing the right way and all that, and... going in the correct direction. Alright. 8 left. Well, yeah, I mean, back then people would be like, oh, a Superman game, that's... You know, who doesn't love Superman? Actually, quite a few people don't answer that. As the DC executives would like to know my location. Oh, oops, sorry, I shouldn't have said that. I spoiled the... I gave a spoiler. Nah. But yeah, a lot of people just saw, oh hey, a Superman video game. I would imagine there weren't a ton of other Superman video games out at the time. And especially not for, well, I guess that was pretty deep into, that was like 1998 or 1999 or something, so... Definitely it wouldn't have been for one of the previous consoles, but people would have been like, oh hey, 3D stuff, you know, free flying in 3D as Superman is probably what they were envisioning, at least up to a point. And so they would probably be drawn to it just by virtue of that, because, I mean, that genuinely does sound kind of cool. And I'm not even a big fan of Superman, or, well, most superhero stuff in general, really. And yet the only Lego movie I've seen is the Lego Batman movie, go figure. Yeah, for some reason the beta version of the game is just so much different and so much better developed that I have no idea. Actually, I think there's a Matt McMuscles video about that, so I gotta watch that at some point. Because that would probably elucidate a little bit, because Matt is usually pretty good at putting all of that shit together. Oh, did they? That sounds like a load of, well, really fucked up shit if possible. You know, just in general, because, well, again, abuse of the copyright system and all that, and honestly, just copyright laws are really bad in general in all parts of the world. The real thing for the franchise now. Amazing. I hope that's all it does, it just lowers the local draw distance. At least in... Wait, no, Man of Steel, that'd be a movie, right? Not a game. I'm thinking about... Whatever, still, just all it does is it fucks with Superman's eyes or something. I don't know, I think if you're gonna have a world-class horrendous failure on your hands, then the least you could do is you could have fun with it. Alright, bomblets, you wanna get that dude? There we go. I knew they had it in them eventually. Well, at least somebody's having a little bit of fun with one of the lowest points in the franchise, so points for them. Oh, of course they did. Warner Brothers, well, Warner Brothers has just always been kind of, a bunch of shitheels, really. Like, yeah, all companies in the entertainment industry, well, publishing companies anyway, have a little bit of douchebaggery going on because they know that unfortunately they are still kind of a requirement in order to make the wheels turn, despite the fact that they contribute nothing of true value themselves. So they just, you know, they hurt people as they go. Because they can. Alright, so here's numbers 6 and 7. Said here's numbers 6 and 7. Well, there we go, finally. Alright, so the last two... Just like, where is there left that I haven't... Surely it's not going to be in this little... Yeah. Didn't think so. Yeah, Titus went under within like a year of that, though, I think. Probably because they'd earned themselves a very bad reputation on the basis of executives higher up the food chain from them just going, well, you know what, actually, we feel like messing with you just for fun because that's what we, you know, that's the only way an executive knows how to get their jollies. Alright, so we've got another couple of spots down there that we can check. However, I'm not holding out a ton of hope for that area. Relative to... Oh yeah, turn left here. Triangle. Yeah, see, we've been in this patch of stuff already, basically. Fuck out of here. Alright, so... I'm gonna assume that it's all on the far left edge. Probably. It seems like the most likely bet anyway. Yeah, 2 crystals remaining. Let's grab the synthenoids. Doesn't hurt to have a little bit of covering fire here. And that is definitely something we should put right on here. We don't really need that too much, so we'll put the synthenoids down there. And yeah, just as the drone device, you can easily summon them out of your quick select, and away you go. However, unlike the drone device, you cannot find ammunition for the synthenoids out in the wild. The game just thinks they're too good, I suppose, and to be fair, they do add quite a bit of extra firepower to you while you're just out doing stuff, so, why not? So there's that little island. Just this little corner here. I'm gonna open the crate. I mean, my ammunition is all full, but still. Oh, here's one of them. And it killed us. Well, shit. It would really help if I had some way of knowing where that was, but it's time for a mess. Speaking of a mess, the price on those things. 100 bolts a piece. And they pop out in sets of 4, so it's 400 bolts per deployment of the synthenoids. That is not great. Although, again, I guess that a large part of it is probably factored on the idea of, like, oh, hey, they're autonomous, and you can use other weapons while you've got them active. But, you know what? Because I don't. I don't really know where I was going with that. Just, meh. Little triangle here. This is not the location we were at, but checking to make sure that we got that. Alright. Now back up, I think. We're further over than this thing. We're basically just gonna go check by all the little scratches that we have not uncovered. Even if they're really tiny. If there's something that we breezed past. Hey, we got a couple of those turrets just hanging out all over the place still. Always fun. You know, I admit, I'm pretty tempted to just come back for this once I get the gravity boots. Where the hell? I'm like, wait a second. Oh yeah, I get them in a couple planets from now. Bit of time, so. I heard a big noise behind me. No, I guess it's nothing. Yeah, I think we're just going to come back for those last two later on. But we did get a pretty good amount of them, so you know what? That's not bad. All considered, we've done a decent amount of work on this. So let's get back in our ship and let's go on to planet Dobo. Fuck off. Let me in the ship. Alright. Yeah, the planet is Dobo, right? Yeah. Alrighty, alrighty.
Hey, see if you can find anything worth watching.
Welcome back to Behind the Hero. In yet another setback for the embattled Captain Quark, the Galactic Court ordered him to pay 6 billion bolts in damages to citizens suffering from personal hygienator syndrome. Only 2 days later, Quark was arrested trying to flee to Poketaru. The one-time hero, now full-time Zero, was placed in custody awaiting trial. But the next day it was discovered that he had escaped, flushing himself to freedom. We will return to Behind the Hero after these messages.
Amazing, you can fit all the way in the toilet.
I almost miss that guy sometimes. Almost.
I say, I'm actually kind of impressed by that. Wonder where he went. And alright. So let's clear all this stuff out real quick. And then check out our vendors and see what the deal is with things. Oh boy. Oh, I'm surprised. Get out of the damn water, Clank. Whatever your name is. Yeah, he's... Well, that's two jokes, isn't it? Alright, so we've got... Oh, we've got the mini rocket tube. Yeah, this is... Well, it's basically the Devastator. Just different. Wow, it's a rocket launcher. Who would have guessed? And that yellow thing right there is an armor vendor. Oh, if I could land those, would be great. Let's see what kind of cost the armor has. 25,000 for this titanium armor. Guaranteed to block 33% of all killing damage or your money back. Tetrafiber armor is what it's called. Pardon me, I saw titanium in the description on there. 25 grand for a suit of armor. That's not terrible, honestly. We'll be able to afford that pretty soon, I think. Although, who knows, maybe not. A large amount of our money came from that crystal mining operation. And we do need, I think it's 30 grand to be able to finish this area. But we'll get to that when the time comes. For now, we've got upgraded blade balls. Oh, don't land in the fiery stuff. That deals damage to us for some reason. And yeah, pissing off these security bots is probably not our smartest idea, but we're pretty close to upgrading the mini turret gun, which is great because it's been pretty terrible for a while, and we get the mega turret glove instead. Oh, yes. The mega turret glove, the turrets shoot much slower, but they shoot very powerful rockets. It's a pretty decent bit of equipment. And there's me falling into that thing again like an idiot. Oh, good job, Synthenoids. It was probably not such a useful idea to pop those out, but here we are. Oh, we gotta step off of this elevator location instead. Alright. Take a look real quick and see. Yeah, it's just the Synthenoids and the Bouncer right now for weapons that we still have to upgrade. The Bouncer takes a while, so it may be one that we can fall back on basically whenever we need something else to do. Kind of like the Gravity Bomb to the Mini Nuke. Because, yeah, as you can tell, the Bouncer is like just the Mini Nuke, but usually with higher damage output. And it upgrades into the same but more later on. And yeah, the Heavy Bouncer is one of the better damage dealing weapons you can get in the game. But again, that's something that we'll focus on much, much later. Dog, please. My dog's excited. My dog doesn't know what's going on in here. My dog barely knows what's going on out there. Oh, we got a hover tank. Oh, and it is far away. Oh, baby. That's going to be a bit of a problem. Let's take out the vaporizer. See if we can't kill that thing in a... Oh, jeez. Well, we could kill it in a hurry, but it could kill us much faster. Or just about as fast anyway, which is very similar. Alright. Reload. And reload. This thing out. I'm gonna have to load this up in a second. After I go deal with those chickens. Alright, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Back into this little sub-dungeon, I guess. Synthenoids? Did you decide to cut bait already? Expensive bastards. Is there a... No, there isn't a health pickup back there. It's just a little bit of blue glow. I'm going a little crazy. Probably. Alright, well, I see our synthenoids are starting to run out. That's a shame. Oh, no, I had my weapon drawn already. What was I doing? Let's just say I was getting a bit of a head start. Sure, let's go with that. It was calculated. It was anything but. Oh. Did we get both of them? Yeah, we did. Alright, incoming blade balls. Probably helps if I actually hit one of them. Get out of here. There we go. All right. They're out of here. Let's pop our synthenoids, even though that's probably just kind of a waste. Get out the vaporizer. Alright, tank. I was waiting for you. 2 shots and it's done. Nice and easy. Alright, we got some dynamo business going on here. Oh, wow, those things disappear real fast. Okay. Cool. That's good. Don't give me time to hover and make sure that I'm sure of my footing. Wouldn't want that now, would we? Alright, and up we go. Okay,
this must be the core terminal. Let's see what we can get from it.
The power appears to be out in this entire area.
You're right. I better call a maintenance bot.
Oh, but that works apparently. Oh.
Let's just follow him and fix it ourselves.
Alright. That sounds like fun. Alright, so... take a look at that. Actually, I'll help you take a look at it. That is a nanotech upgrade. This is a glider launch pad. And you will notice that getting it is kind of an impossibility right now. If we want to get that nanotech upgrade, and we do, we are going to have to find somewhere to be able to make this entire wide-ass turn, and you can see that we're not really going to have a whole lot of space to do it here. I mean, sure, we can try, but... yeah. Yeah, it may just be better. We're going to give it one more shot, but after that, we're going to go to the harder version of things, honestly. Or at least the more annoying version. That one doesn't count. Or at least the more annoying version of things, which is go to the end of the course, turn around, do the entire glider course backwards. And yeah, that was not me trying it. And, you know, try to get all the way back here in order to pick that up. Yeah, this is fucking hard, by the way, to do it this way, so it may not even be... It might be not even doable, which would kind of suck, but... Yeah, we're going to go further into the... I did not mean to pull down there. That... And by pull down, I mean push up, but whatever. Fuck. Can I do this with just the D-pad? Come on. Game, let me do this with just the D-pad. Okay, yes, we can do it with just the D-pad. Alright, maybe we can... We're gonna try it here. Yeah, alright, so we properly can move around with the D-pad and stuff. I just am not used to that being an option for these games for some reason. Ugh. Yeah, that ain't happening. We're gonna have to go the whole way. Fuck. Anyway, yeah, there's me hitting the wrong button. Because I'm not really... Like, even though it's a standard control system, for some reason, the idea of the vertical axis inversion in stuff like this just doesn't always work for me. Also, yes, it appears that we're making better turns with the analog stick, which is not great because you can see that sometimes when I move to do things, I accidentally pull up or down in ways that just end up getting me killed because of a lack of manual dexterity. Alright, so here's where we have to make the big turn. It's just right here. Fuck you, maintenance man. Damn it! Whoa! The reversal of the turn there is pretty rough. Pretty fast, pretty rough. Not a great time for anybody involved. And yeah, this genuinely, this is something that sticks in my memory because it sucks. Like, this actually might be the hardest collectible in the game to get. Which is really saying something when you consider some of the shit that we've seen in some parts of, you know, considering we've seen the race through the asteroid fields. Oh, are you kidding me? Wow. Good job, me. Fuck. That was just absolutely terrible control. Wow. Who would have guessed? Shit. Damn it. And boy, I'm really glad we get the animation of Ratchet just eating shit so many times with all of those clunks and thuds on that shaft. Oh boy. Yeah. It's just, yeah. Again, while it's always been funny when I say, oh yeah, this is super hard, and then it turns out to be incredibly easy, this is absolutely something where I know what I'm talking about when it comes to difficulty, because yowza. I have done this many times before, and I just do not build the skills properly to do this, and maybe a lot of other people don't either. But anyway, we're at the very least, we're in the part where the camera angle is not too bad. And we've dealt with the hard part, and now we have to deal with the other hard part, which is actually getting to this damn thing. Oh god. We did it! We did it, everybody. And now the real ace shit would have been if we'd been able to actually get back there in the same go. Unfortunately, nothing doing in that regard. However, we can still make our way back with a reasonable degree of safety. And by that, I mean, this ain't too bad. We've done this shit before. Now just land on the right platform. There we go. And the repair bot went into this back room, apparently. I have no idea why there's this big extravagant structure here. There's just an electrolyzer puzzle for us to do. Oh, oops. Heck. This one might take a couple of tries, because the timings can get a little tight. Hey, there we go. And you can see nothing has changed in here. However, a telepad has shown up and returned to the computer terminal.
Now, let's get the goods on that experiment. What the?
I think I see the problem.
What? Now even the computers are charging us? That's it. This galaxy blows.
10,000 bolts for the core terminal. Oh my god. Well, you can go fuck yourself, Megacorp. And your testing facility. I bet you ignored the results of all your tests. And we're gonna go over here. Do some work with the bouncer. The bouncer! Wait, no. Restock. Whew. Well, we got that at least, so yeah. The worst is over. The worst is yet to come. Wait, what? All right. Up and Nice! Oh, that was good. That's some good stuff. Alright. Area secure? Looks like it. We can swing shot across. And oh, hey, we could buy that armor now if we wanted to. Or the lava gun, I suppose. The way the damage is piling up, that armor is looking more and more attractive, though. Ow. Get the fuck out of here. I'm upset at you for my failures, game. Not my fault. But yeah, it is. Never mind. Shit. Wow, these guys are... They hit you real fast. It feels like you don't have a lot of iframes when they hit you. Which would be really weird if it was like, hey, here's an enemy that the main thing it does is it specifically hits you for reduced iframes. Fuck me, I can only take one more hit. Oh, never mind. And yeah, that little air duct there is a thing that requires a weapon we don't have yet. I don't even think we can... Yeah, we can't buy it yet, so... We're gonna have to come back to this place later on in order to get that platinum bolt. Because, yeah, that is what it is, obviously. Like most things in this game, it's a platinum bolt. Skill points you get for doing things, even if they're not necessarily shows of real skill. Although, then again, I didn't get those crystals, so maybe that is a show of real skill.
Nobody, I mean nobody, gets by the mathematician.
Scott Steiner?
Watch your mouth, Zero, before the mathematician subtracts your head from your shoulders.
Sir, as a fellow number cruncher, could I please ask what this is all about?
That moon's where we divide losers from winners before adding them to the Megacorp games. There's a challenger up there ready to reduce you to nothing.
Remember, this was years before The World Ends With You and Sho Minamimoto. And remember what a fucking meme he turned out to be?
You can get us to that moon?
Also, hey, Giant Clank again. Nice. Except this time he controls in a much snappier manner.
Hey!
Oh, hey, look.
Remember us?
It's that guy. And yeah, you've got strafing now, so that's great. And yeah, Clank's explosive attack here is much snappier. This works much better in general. They really do throw you into this fight, like, without a whole lot of an idea as to what to do. But once you get things back together, it's still reasonably tough. But they really do just be like, hey, yeah, have something that you have no idea what the hell you're doing, and we're gonna throw you into a boss fight for it. But also, like, all the helicopters shooting at you, it reminds me, that makes this fight remind me a lot more of, like, a Godzilla game. Which I guess, you know, the whole city destruction thing, it kind of makes sense with that too, right? At the time, there was this game called Godzilla Destroy All Monsters Melee that my brother really liked, and I don't remember if he owned it or if he just rented it. And if I went back to it nowadays, I'd probably be like, wow, this is a load of fucking jank. But it was this sort of like 1v1 fighting game where you played as a big Godzilla series kaiju creature. And that kind of stuff, I mean, I think that's really cool. I like a good Godzilla. I'll even take one that's not very good, too. But, you know, saying that, I haven't seen a lot of the... You know, when I say that, I'm thinking more like Godzilla vs. Megalon and not, I've never seen the Roland Emmerich one, but I've heard that a lot of people think it's kind of goofy. Which, admittedly, you know, that blah, 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 Godzilla was anti-nuclear at first, so it's... But, yeah, people tend to like the ones from Legendary Pictures, I think. I haven't seen those yet, either. Although they did the Godzilla vs. King Kong concept again, so... That's always fun. Yeah, that's what you like to see. Sometimes Godzilla just isn't enough large animal for you. You also need a King Kong for your life, and you know, fair enough. If people are having fun, that's the important part. But yeah, if you start running out of health, you just punch the helicopters, and they'll give you back some health. All right, are you done yet, dude? Yeah, there you go.
I'll get you, Ratchet. If it's the last thing I know.
Streamlabs sending me data. Fucker, I'm not done streaming. Did I disconnect for a second? I mean, that's definitely a thing that might have happened, but I'm not done yet. Streamlabs, you can... Besides, I don't even use their fucking services for anything. They just still send me this stuff anyway.
Guess you guys were prime after all. You're going to the Megacorp Games.
Welcome to Megacorp Games, sponsored by Megacorp. Okay, Megacorp contestants, get ready to grapple with our Megacorp Gladiator team. And if you survive that, enter the Megacorp Battle Arena with our Mega Spider-Bot and our Mega Death-defying Mega Cage match. Then open the
Oh, hey, look, Killer Robot Spider. Fun.
Brought to you by Team Megacorp Racing.
Hostile indigenous population not owned, endorsed, sponsored, supplied, advocated, or even liked by Megacorp. Approach at your own risk.
Wow, okay.
Megacorp Games. Keep it mega.
Alright, well, we could go fight the Thugs for Less leader on the moon again if we want to, but... Moreover, we have unlocked a new planet, and we didn't even have to pay 10,000 bolts for it this time. I just wanted to blow up these chicken bots real quick.